I'm a baby mama.
Wow.
The guy can have 5, 6 as he likes. Because whenever entertainment is involved, the head of John the Baptist is asked for.
And that's the morality.
Yes, the one that tells you that what you are doing is not right. And if you say anything about it, they term you judgmental. They ask for your own head too.
Wow.
Look at what just happened. The one that everybody is celebrating now. People don't understand. You see that the devil also, is deliberate about the things that he does. The one people are shouting entanglement. Why is it coming out, at this particular time?
Let's call the name Will. And
why was it important? It's symbolic.
okay.
Because between Malachi and Genesis, Bible historians say that there was silence. So that means everybody was a law to himself.
Malachi and
Between
Matthew?
Malachi and Matthew.
Okay.
Yeah. There was like 400 years silence.
Okay.
They say in time. So by the time that John the Baptist came on the scene, he became the voice of morality. He began to tell people what was right and what was wrong.
Yeah.
People by this time had gone into different kind of, for people to have been without, just imagine it, that today we're living without religion, everybody's just living by what he believes or persuasion. So the things that have been going on. So by the time John the Baptist came, the preaching of John could not make anybody righteous. The preaching of John could not make anybody born again. So the purpose of John was not to really, yes, he did baptism, he asked people to turn from it, is to prepare the way for the Lord to show. Because by this time, people had lost, the sense of what is right and what is wrong. They had lived by themselves. There was no any word from God. There was no any prophet within that time. There was nothing apart from things that were said before that would happen. And it was a state of being inactive. So all of a sudden, here is a guy that comes to begin to tell people that the things you are doing, this is right, this is wrong, you don't do that. And he started speaking to authority. So where he ran into problem with Herod was that Herod had taken his brother's wife, which could have been prevalent in that day because everybody was a law to himself.
Yeah.
And then he started speaking against it. And this guy was not comfortable because people kind of respected John the Baptist.
You mean Herod was not?
Herod was not comfortable with it. They had taken his brother Philip's wife,
Yeah.
and he was speaking against it. And the lady in question, Herodias, was not happy about it. So, but he could not do anything to the guy. He locked him up. Okay? And then
Because of the fear for the people.
Because of the fear for the people and how they perceived him. So he locked him up. So while he was locked up was when it was his birthday, and then the lady danced and said, "What do you want?"
Herod's birthday.
Yes. She said, "What do you want?" And she said, "I want the head of the guy you locked up." So guess what that means for us? Because I don't want to belabor this. It's that the head of morality is always satisfied on the platform of entertainment.
Hold on. Say it all over again, please.
So the head of morality is always sacrificed on the platform of entertainment.
Okay.
So John the Baptist, what he represented was what was morally right. What he was telling the people was that, what he was telling Herod, that it is wrong for you to do this. You cannot take your brother's wife. You don't do that, because the law had been given before then that most of them had forgotten because there was no voice to begin to amplify and remind them of the law. 400 years of silence. So this guy came and was telling the guy that you can't do that. You can't take your brother's wife. It's wrong. That is moral. It's not done. You shouldn't do. And that guy was in authority. So it was symbolic. And then he was put in prison for what he was saying. That why would you come out like that? That is insubordination. You don't talk to a king like that and all, whatever. And then this girl will dance to please the king, to entertain the king, and then tell the king that what I want you to pay me for what I've done is the head of morality. That guy that is pointing us to what is right. Let's take off his head.
Wow.
Now, it speaks to the times and the seasons that we live in.
Okay.
If you see the things that the enemy is achieving, that today, yet, young girls are dancing for the king and asking for the head of John the Baptist. So what I mean by that is, I said it once that when we're growing up, it was not a thing of pride for a girl to be pregnant in her father's house. It was more of honor for her to have gone to her husband's house and is pregnant. So when those things happen, ladies will stay in their father's house. They will want to be protected. They don't want to be in the public eye, and just have their babies quietly. And then the parents were not really proud of it that they had girls in the house that had, babies out of wedlock because, and all that. But guess what? On the platform of entertainment, we have celebrities who now begin to impregnate girls and they call it baby mamas. So today we have thrown moral, we have cut the head of John the Baptist again, because of the people that are doing it, because they are popular. It now feels right. So today girls are even proud to say, I'm a baby mama. Wow. The guy can have 5, 6 as he likes. Because whenever entertainment is involved, the head of John the Baptist is asked for.
And that's the morality.
Yes, the one that tells you that what you are doing is not right. And if you say anything about it, they term you judgmental. They ask for your own head too.
Wow.
Look at what just happened. The one that everybody is celebrating now. People don't understand. You see that the devil also, is deliberate about the things that he does. The one with people are shouting entanglement. Why is it coming out, at this particular time?
Let's call them Will and Jada.
Well, I don't.
Will Smith and
I don't want to even bother myself about. But look at it.
Yeah.
So these people now come out and say, the wife had an affair and all that, and they are moving past it. It can be a bad marriage and all that. And guess what? Subtly, just like what happened in the garden, people are beginning to take their opinion, the opinion of the devil, to say that look, it's okay not to be committed to anybody. When you feel like you just go out and have fun,
open marriage,
and forgive yourself. You have to move past it. It's a subtle suggestion, but people are already fellowshipping with it. Just like what was told to Eve in the garden. Did God really mean it? You can have fun now. This thing is, why will you just ban yourself to one man? What if it's not working? Okay, why not just try other people? And if you don't feel like it, you come back.
Wow.
It comes in subtlety. So every time on the platform of entertainment, we always ask for the head of morality.
Wow.
I can further expand it. If you are a movie freak, you find out that you are watching a movie and then there's a character that is introduced that you love. And all of a sudden, after some episode, they now show you his sexuality, that it's gay. And then you are conflicted. If you say you don't like him again because it's gay, you feel judgmental. Because you liked him before you knew his sexuality. So what are they telling you? Be comfortable with what is not acceptable. So when you see it in movie, after a while, when you see gays in real time, you begin to accept it because you have seen it before in the movie. So on the platter of entertainment, morality is sacrificed.
Every other time. Every single time.
It happened. It had happened before, but these things are hidden in plain sight. Because I would always ask, what does the head of John the Baptist have to do with a girl that is dancing? And I can even go further. If you're on Instagram, most of the actresses and celebrities, they begin to dance and shake their bum bum, and before you know it, everybody is feeling like, oh my God. Or if a man, because men are moved by what they see and they know these things. Now you see ladies wearing things that they should be wearing in their bedroom, putting on social media, and when you talk, they say it's not your business, or your mind is demented. It's my space. Who told you to come to my space? They are dancing, and the king is looking and saying that, because when the king heard her request, he was troubled because he understood what he meant. But because he had given his word and he was bound by his word, he had to behead John the Baptist.